Hey guys, and welcome to my brand new series of career mode on FIFA 16. I will be playing as Liverpool for this career mode and I cannot wait to get it started. I have been working on it for about a few days now. Only started the weekend and today is Tuesday, so I'm starting as Liverpool because they need quite a lot of change. They need a lot of depth. They've not got a lot of depth, so they need depth building and hopefully returning them to be a powerhouse in Europe once again. Can't wait to get the series started. Been wanting to do it for a really long time, but just getting the time and getting down to it and sitting down for an afternoon getting it all sorted has been difficult and just not been doing it. So here we go, and if you've got any suggestions for this series, go ahead, leave them down in the comments and I will definitely look into them because I am 100% open to suggestion with this series obviously being a brand new series on first series on my channel. So yeah, I hope you all enjoy it with the series to come. So you can see here, the first thing that we go ahead and do is look at our emails, and as you can see we've got our domestic cup objective, introducing of scouts, and also our league objective. Our league objective is to finish in the Champions League, which is pretty standard for Liverpool obviously. And then the domestic cup is have a good cup run, so get to the final is probably realistic. And we go ahead, first thing we do is list some players out for transfer, like Moreno and also Mignolet, Jose Enrique, and a few players out on loan. So the youngsters, Flanagan, Teixeira, two of the ones I put out on loan first, as well as Joe Gomez for short loan because he's a 68 at the minute, so he can jump up to probably a 72 by the end of the season hopefully. That's what I'm hoping. And then we also put in a bid inquiry into a few players, Adan, Jose Gaia, and didn't catch the second one. I think it was Hector. Yeah, Jonas Hector. And as you can see, we get back. So our European Cup objective is to win the trophy, which is probably achievable. We go ahead and put a bid in for Joe Davis, the young centre back from Fleetwood Town, who used to actually play at Leicester. I think he's still playing at Leicester. I think he's only on loan, but the game's bugged out. And Jonas Hector also, we put in a 7.5 million bid for him in just a second. Here you go. So we put in a 7.5 million bid for Jonas Hector, the left back from FC Cologne, 25 years old, quite a solid centre back, left back to be honest. So yeah, and also we get the next thing we go up and do is look at our shortlist. We put a bid in inquiry for Jack Bull and Timo Horn, two young goalkeepers. I'm sure you all know who they are, both of them. As you can see, we've already inquired into a few players, and we also put in an inquiry for Nicholas Sewell and Joel Matip, the centre back, who I think is actually coming to Liverpool at the end of the season. And also we go ahead and put in a bid for Mario Götze, the German World Cup winner from Bayern Munich, 20 million. Just to test the waters, basically, really. See if we get any bite back on that, and hopefully we can sign him. We also received bids for Adam Lallana, and we go here and put in say, if you offer us 17.5, you can have him from Lazio. And I think we also put in a new bid for Jonas Hector, and accept. We see that we've got a 13 million from Marlow and a contract offer for Joel Davis here. So yeah, we're just putting in a bid for him here, and as you can see, a 5-year deal on future first team status, and also we have a rejected bid for FC Cologne for Jonas Hector, and also Hugo Malo for 13 million. I think they wanted for him. So we go ahead and redo. I think we go ahead and as you can see here, we put in an improved offer of 8 million. Jonas Hector, hoping that they'll accept him because he's quite a solid left back. He's a bit older than Moreno, but I think he has a higher potential. And we go ahead and put in the same amount for Hugo Malo from Celta Vigo, and 8 million. He's only a year younger than Jonas Hector, and we also get a transfer offer for Daniel Sturridge, and we go ahead straight up reject that because he's our star player besides Coutinho and possibly Firmino. And as you can see, our scout's giving us a few goalkeepers back. We had one of them to our shortlist, Antonio Lopez from Lyon. He's about an 80 rated, can go up to an 86 apparently according to our scout, and we put in an inquiry for him. And we also ignore Yusuf Gaya because we've not got 23 million to spend on a fullback, and we put in a 6.5 million bid for Antonio Adan from Real Betis here. We also put in an offer of 17.5 million for Timo Horn plus Mignolet, which takes it to about 22.5 million. I think, unless my maths is off, but about that. The next piece of business that you see us do is we have our contract accepted from Joe Davis, and he will be our first signing as manager of Liverpool. As you can see, we accept that deal for 150 grand and 3,500 a week for the young centre back, and we go ahead and just leave him in the reserves for now. We also get replies back from the inquiries into Sewell, Butland, and some Spanish young goalkeeper who is, I'm pretty sure he's glitched because he seems to go quite high and his potential's lower than his actual truth potential. So we go ahead and put in the same bid. Actually no, I think it's 15.5 million. 13.5 million, wow. 11.5 million plus Mignolet for Jack Butland. Sorry about that, I completely forgot how much I offered. And we also have another set of emails. One from our scout, international management, which is pretty standard if you ever play career mode, saying, oh, you focused on your club, but here I will get you career international offers. I might do one of them, depends. We also have our transfer accepted for Jonas Hector, so we go ahead and look into offering him a contract on a 5-year deal for 75,000 a week, my bad. No squad roll just yet because we want to use a bargaining tool in case he turns us down. We also get rejected from Mario Götze, straight up rejected, and I think we go put in an improved offer of 24 million for the young German. And next up you will see us put in, I think we put in a bid for Hugo Malo, the Celta Vigo right back, when I finally actually quit off the negotiations screen any second now. There we go. So yeah, as you can see, we've got a transfer offer for, I think from memory, because I think I went for a pause here. From memory, I think it was Adam Lallana. So we'll just go ahead and wait for me to catch up. Yeah, here we go. Mamadou Sakho from Newcastle, 13 million. We go ahead and decline that straight up because he's a decent centre back and he's quite probably one of our best defenders rating wise. We have a look at what our scout has brought for us, and there's nothing in particular that we bite on, so we go ahead and leave that for now. As you can see, we're putting in a bit of a improved bid, 6.75 million for Antonio Adan, who's going to be a backup goalkeeper, replacing Adam Bogdan. And also we go ahead and put in 11 million, I think it was 11 million, 9 million pound bid for Hugo Malo from Celta Vigo. So as you can see, we also get a transfer offer for Coutinho. We go ahead and reject and disallow future offers because he is our star player, and also 12.5 million bid for Adam Lallana. And we say offer 16.5 and you can have him, and then we decide actually no, we want to keep him, so we go ahead and reject that deal for now. And also in talks with Bayern, they were looking into purchasing Timo Horn, so the race was truly on to sign Timo Horn between Liverpool and Bayern. Obviously he's a very young goalkeeper and he's got a vast amount of experience considering the fact he's only 22. I think he's got over 200 appearances for FC Köln. No German call-ups yet, obviously quite hard to knock ter Stegen, Leno and Neuer out of their spot, but he will certainly be a future star. And once again I have a bit of a slow moment. I think I was replying to a text and I might edit this bit out. Actually never mind, there we go. So yeah, Timo Horn, we are just waiting to hear back on his contract offer, I do believe. Oh no, with transfer offer, so as you can see they accepted our bid, so we're going to put in a transfer offer of 90,000 a week for 5 years on crucial first team status, because he will be our key goalkeeper, our number one. And also Stoke City accepted the Butland deal, which is much cheaper. However, I think a lot of people are sick of watching Butland in career modes because everyone signs him because he's obviously the New England star goalkeeper. And we get a bid for Joe Allen and we say 5 million, he's all yours, you can have the Welsh Shabby if you wish. So also, as you can see, next up we go ahead and get two more emails saying that they want 48.5 million for Mario Götze, and we say we're not paying that much, we'll pay 32.5, last deal. Obviously he's a class player and he is actually linked with Liverpool in real life. We're wanting to return back to Jurgen Klopp, and also our scout comes back saying he's found all he can in France, and we will cancel those back next episode. Next up here we see a bid for Daniel Sturridge and we say nope, we can't have him unless it's for 50 million because he's our best player, even if he is injury prone. And Nicholas Sewell saying, Hoffenheim coming back saying they want 14 million, at least 14.5 million. So we offer him 11, see if we can just get a little bit of a steal on him. And obviously they come back later on in the episode. Next up we see 5 emails about transfers, a reject bid for Hugo Malo, who's now agreed to sign, or the club have now agreed to sell to Sevilla. So we go ahead and say, look, last bid, 19.25 million. We can have him. And I don't think we end up going for him in the end, because obviously, as you see here, despite the fact Jonas Hector has declined his bid, we go ahead and offer him an improved deal. As he says, the move does not suit him, so we go ahead and say, look, you can have your 90k, 80k, 5-year deal, important. You're going to be important to us for this upcoming season. And also, as you can see, Jack Butland accepts his contract offer, but we go ahead and install that for now, just in case. And we go, in case we team at Horn, because he's our player that we want to sign. And next up, Real Betis have accepted the bid that we put in for Antonio Adan, the goalkeeper, of 6.75 million. So we go ahead and offer him a contract, 60 grand a week, on a 2-year contract, and see what he comes back and says. So next up we go, and coming up now, Jack Butland obviously saying that he's accepted our contract, but we go ahead and install this for now, just because we don't want him just right now. We'll prefer Timo Horn, same age, and I think Jack Butland is a few ratings lower. And as you can see, Timo Horn accepts his contract offer, and also we can't have both of them because they are both in part exchange with Mignolet, who will be now going out, and Timo Horn will be direct replacement, and we will go ahead and put him in the team later on in the episode. Bayern also saying they want 48.5 million, so we say nope, we're not paying that much for him. He's not good enough for near 50 million. And we go ahead and leave him for now. Hoffenheim again saying they want 14.5, no less. So we go say, how about 14? Offer that contract for the 19, and 14 million for a 19-year-old centre back is quite a hefty amount of money. So we hope that he will turn out to be a world-beater defender. And as you can see, Sevilla had their offer of 9.5 million accepted, so we go ahead and look into it, and I think we offer the same deal of 9.5 million for Malo when we find out where he is. There he is, Jack. There we go. And as you can see, 9.25, we go ahead and say nope, we're not offering any more than that. Or do we? I'm pretty sure I didn't offer more, unless I do put one last bid in for 9.5. Yeah, here we go, 9.5 million. Match the Sevilla bid, because he's 24, so a year younger than Jonas Hector. You will be playing the same role as Jonas Hector. And the final thing is 2 bids. John Flanagan going out on loan to Borussia Dortmund, and a bid from Spurs for Daniel Sturridge. We go ahead and cancel that straight away. And next up, you will see us. What do? We could close these emails and have a look at a Roma bid. We say they won't go more than 23. We say how about 45? Because 45 is probably enough. We'd be able to sign someone like Lacazette or Griezmann, or maybe just Alexander Pato. Oh no, he's on loan, isn't he? Of course. So we go ahead and revise this bid because he says he doesn't like that bid. He wants to know where he'll play, and we say, okay, you'll be a sporadic first team player, which is true. He'll be a backup goalkeeper and only play when Timo Horn is injured. Hoffenheim come back and say we'll accept this bid. So we go ahead and offer Sewell a contract 5-year deal on 70,000 a week, and we also make our third signing, our second big signing of Jonas Hector for 8 million on 80,000 a week. As you can see, we go ahead and put him straight into the team, replacing Moreno. He's a 78 overall, so he's one rating higher than Moreno, and he's I think he's a year or two older, which isn't too bad. He probably, hopefully, has a better growth, and we never know, we might keep Moreno. And Adan also saying that he does not like that contract, he wants to play more, so we offer him a bit of a better one. We say squad rotation, that's as high as we'll go, because at most he will be a squad rotational player. And Roma say they don't want to buy Daniel Sturridge. And then we have player training here. Let me know in the comments if you actually want me to sim these or play these, or if you want to suggest players to use, go ahead. That is fine by me. So at the minute I'm just training the players that I've got the promising little thing, and Henderson, because he needs to grow, in my opinion. As you can see, Origi and Chan already going up a rating to 78 and 76 respectively. Transfer offer for Lucas Leiva comes in from Cologne. We say but can't offer 9.5 million because he's a decent squad player, but whether he'd fit into the first team much, I don't know. So we offer a better contract, important first team player for Sewell, and he will go straight into the squad when we sign him. Dejan Lovren also getting a bid of 9.5. We say add another million and we'll think about it. And then the next thing we will see is another squad training after we see Sunderland say no more than 10. So we go ahead and reject this offer in the end from Sunderland. And then also a bid for Lucas Leiva has been, they say yep, that's fine. They will offer us the 9.5 million, and then the training, as you can see here. So you can see the training there has gone somewhat okay. Simulating tends to get you quite low results sometimes it gives you fantastic ones, but next up we will see Sewell accept his contract offer, so we get him. He's our third key signing, and he will go straight into the team as well, replacing Dejan Lovren in the end. As you can see, Lucas Leiva ends his almost 8 years stint at Liverpool for 9.5 million. And I actually put out a scout future star just because, as you can see, Jordan Henderson suffers a broken tibia and will be out for 5 months, which is a bit of a shame because in fact we just sold Lucas, and midfield depth is something we are not particularly strong in. As you can see, only one player above the rating of 70 in the centre of midfield, so we go ahead and put Milner in there, and we will probably look to strengthen that in the upcoming episodes. So as you can see, another transfer offer for Dejan Lovren. This time it's the other side of the Tyneside derby. It's Newcastle, and we put, say, 14 million, and well, you can have him, because 14 million is probably about right for 79 rated. Obviously that would make about, and as you see, they won't go higher than 11.5. We say 13, 14.5. Should be higher, trying to exploit the AI. Another player training here. You can see nothing special. We put Coutinho on because obviously Henderson injured, so we replaced Henderson with Coutinho. And the final one is Joseph Shearer going out on loan to Walsall. Another bid for Adam Lallana, this time from Marseille, and Bayern offering 6.5 for Emre Can. So we coming to the end of the episode here. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, and we will, as the final thing, is Dejan Lovren accept a bid for 13.5 million. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. If so, like, subscribe, and I will see you for the first game of the season next time.